Hey guys, so just before we get into today's video, well, I suppose we got three. So Ozzy's joined us this morning with his breakfast, so you might hear him in the background. The other is the PDFs for the gas station have been sent out, so just check your inbox on Kickstarter and you'll have a download link. So go check that out. And then also, we've got some scam in the comments.
Yeah, there's a scam.
If
impersonating us. I don't know whether it's a form of flattery or not.
Yeah. So anyway,
impersonating us saying that there's a Christmas giveaway
thing. So like, if you get anything, just report it. You know what I mean? It's one of those ones. But anyway, look, let's jump into the thread then, won't we?
Local game store horror story. Painting night with wargaming buddy and girlfriend. Run out of navy blue paint. He suggests we hit up his local game store. She needs an RPG mini anyway. Happen to be chatting about Vermintide as we enter. Creepy dude at the opposite end of the store bounds across the floor.
Was he skipping or something?
Sees a female. Compresses his body to place himself between us, pulling his arms in like he's trying to catch a closing elevator. Oh, smells like peppermint and ass.
I mean, like, at least it's not just ass. Like, well, I'll take peppermint.
I'll take the peppermint.
Oh, here, we saw a funny one.
Oh,
we went to the game store. What day was it on?
Saturday,
yeah, we went online.
And you walk through the front, but there's a back entrance that you can walk out.
We went through the front, we messed about for a bit, and had like a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament on or something.
It was a magic tournament.
Yeah, something.
And we were walking out the back, and I walked by that had like a little toilet, and the door was open, and I just glanced in, and then I burst out laughing, and James was like, "What are you laughing at?" And I was like, "They have a little basket in there full of like, you know, girls things,
yeah, all that
monthly
sort of
things," and then there's two huge canisters of deodorant.
Here, that's a good idea.
He knows what's up.
I mean, like, that's a good idea. Like, let's be serious. Like,
no, it should be like that.
That should be the default.
So he smells like peppermint and ass. Excuse me, madame. I overheard you talking about Warhammer. Pray tell, what faction do you play? I don't have the money to buy these models, so I just play the video game. Please let me browse the Reaper stuff. He visibly deflates and mutters something about girls pretending to like Warhammer.
Yeah, you don't even pretend.
I don't even pretend. Yeah, I just don't.
You're not into it?
No.
The closest
I don't hate it.
No.
I don't dislike it. It's just, I tried.
Yeah, I think you enjoyed the old garden party.
Yeah, but I like the stories.
Yeah.
But I'm not into the lore.
Yeah.
Returns to the empty table where he's been sitting, stares into space angrily. Two guys building an Imperial Knight talking at obscene volume about how Only War is the least canon 40k RPG because of female guardsmen. Yeah, but that lady Mordorin is a solid 10. She's a great fap if you're looking for 40k related content. One fucking losers.
I mean, look, let's just keep going. Let's finish this post.
I like the commissar, counters the other. She's got breeding hips, so you know she can do her real duty.
Right, hold on. I've got the Only War PDF. Give me 1 second. I need a reference here. We need 1 second, guys. I'll get this up here for you. So after closer inspection, I don't believe what these guys are saying at all. If I be honest with you, as you can see, like Aussies in them, we can't like talk too much about that. Like, let's just keep going, all right?
Buddy makes accidental eye contact with them. One of them takes that moment to reach out for a handshake and invite Buddy to a heavily homebrewed 11-player Dark Soul-inspired Pathfinder campaign with minor romance elements. Winks when he says, minor romance elements.
Yeah, guys, do you wanna just like jack each other off just real quick? just beforehand, like just tip, man. Just tip. I mean, like, I've heard worse. That's pretty minor, if I be honest with you.
It is pretty minor.
Like, you know, let's just keep going. Let's see what else is in this thread. But honestly, I don't know. There's been far worse. I've heard, like, you know, this is pretty minor. Let's be serious.
Legacy tourney at local game store for FNM. Don't know what FNM is. New guy comes in, Mighty Ham Beast. Plays BW Cleric Tribal deck. Regulars include 2 smaller land whales. Smaller land whales. All play 40k. Chaos and Dark Elder, but both have huge Tau forces and they love to cheat. One gangly stoner who smells awful at all times and hasn't cut his hair in 4 years. 2 chain smokers. One is a decent guy. The other's a walking anger factory.
Am I the local chain smoker?
One unsupervised. One unsupervised game store kid that never grew up, lives at home and sucks mum and dad dry, who has also been caught trying to steal openly, belligerent, and threatens everyone with mummy and daddy's money, buys his way into everything, even throws gifts at people just to make them like him.
Okay.
Handbeast goes 6-1, holds out in long game, grinds people down with kill spells and huge life gain. Handbeast actually decent guy, cracks jokes, knows a lot of old hammer, fantasy and 40k, trying to get back into current stuff since the recession. Lesser land whales upset because their mono green and red decks get stumped. Stoner watching from a distance, heckling the new guy, testing the waters. Fuddy needs a thick skin if he wants to hang in my store.
I mean, like...
Keeps calling him a noob, scrub, fat ass. Uppity pushes and punches him while he isn't looking to get his attention. Picks up Handbeast army case and pretends to try walking out of the store. What a
dick. Honestly, what a dick. You know, the thing is, like, there's a lot of people knocking about that have clearly never actually gotten into a physical altercation with someone before.
Yeah.
And I think that sums up Twitter in my eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people that would say things on the internet. Oh, you tell me people would lie on the internet, by the way, guys.
Oh, no.
But you know what I mean? Like, you would get people like that have clearly never gotten into, like, a physical altercation with anyone and got their head kicked in. Mm-hmm. And it shows.
Yeah. Handbeast turns to Stoner with a firm, stop it now. Parents Leech tries to play bro card with Stoner. Hey look, lard ass, you didn't have to come here. If you can't handle it, get out. Handbeast looks to him, asks them to stop. Lesser land whale suddenly steps up too. You're stacking your deck, one trick pony. Stoner tries to push past him and goes for his deck. Handbeast turns out to have been legit sumo at one point. Oh. Arm thrusts Stoner off his feet into the table behind him. Owner finally had enough. Bans Handbeast for fighting. Why the Handbeast?
Nah, Handbeast is fine.
Ban Stoner?
Yeah.
He's the one stirring the pot.
I think, like, you know, like, if you... See, this is the thing, right? Like, you know, see if you're, like, going to
Fella
aggravate
just wanted
something.
to come and have a game. The Stoner was the one who was...
Yeah, get out.
Antagonising him.
Like... See, this is the thing. See if you're going to antagonise someone... You alright?
That's because you're shoving too many grapes in your throat at once. Take a drink. He really loves grapes, guys.
Yeah, he does.
Grabs a fistful of them and shoves them in his mouth at the same time. He absolutely loves them.
But yeah, like, honestly, all I'm going to say is, if you're going to try and aggravate someone and try to get into a fight with someone and then turn around and deck you, oh no, per you, that must be shocking. That must be really bad. That must be really bad for you.
First time at local game store. Interested in 40k. Never painted a miniature before, so the employee hands me an unpainted Space Marine and a brush. Yes. Sit down at the painting table with other people. They observe my first try and judge silently. Oh my god.
I mean, like, you're gonna get that, like, you know. Oh, dude, so I watched that Secrets of Blackmore documentary, so I did. Megan was like, why are you watching this? I was like, thanks. Like, I enjoyed it, right? So it turns out David Arneson, right? He was a dipper. So he was one of those, I don't know if you guys would remember this, but this was like a thing in the 90s.
What's a dipper?
So a dipper was someone who, so say you want to paint your models, and this is before, like, spray paints were like, no, well, they did have spray paints in Games Workshop, but a lot of people were like, I'm not bothering with that. Why would I bother with that? I just paint them. So
he just get the model and
he just dipped it in the paint pot, and then just, like, flick it about. Just, like, give it a good shake. So, like, shake off.
It's awful, Ozzy.
Yeah.
Awful.
So I can only imagine how awful they came out. I knew a guy that used to actually do that. I'm not making that up. It's like, come on, man. Come on.
They observe my first try and judge silently. Start commenting. Never held a brush before? Whoa, man. Blue layer? Never seen that before in a Marine.
Thin your paints! Well, thin your ranks! Honestly, like, see, the thin your paints meme was actually funny at the time, guys. I don't care. It was, it's managed to survive because of how true it still stands. You know what I mean? Like, the meme never truly died because you just gotta thin your paints, right?
Employee tells them to shut up. One obese guy suddenly flips over his table, effectively throwing his neighbour's minis to the ground. Fuck you, George! Why do we have to be nice to idiot painters? Angrily stomps around as others try to calm him down. Decide it's not worth it. Thank the employee, grab a box of Space Marines and some paint. As I walk out of the store, he's still raging and his neighbour starts crying over his destroyed Imperial Knight.
What? I almost
called bullshit.
Yeah, that sounds almost to the point where.
But you never friggin' know with Games Workshop.
No, it's just a game store.
It's a local game store. Well, you never know with.
See, this is one thing that kind of gets me. It's like, what is it with war games and stuff that just attract absolute fucking man children? You know what I mean?
And they all have anger issues with war games. The ones who have anger issues play the war games.
Do you think so? Is it the anger issues of the war games?
Yeah.
Yeah. I you know what? I'm really thinking about getting
people with anger issues play either fighter, like a barbarian fighter, or
I don't think so. I think they want to play
cleric.
Yeah,
cleric. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. The ones who play cleric are always screaming across the table.
Yeah, see that honestly, you know what, actually, yeah. Barbarian's just an easy stereotype. I don't think it is. I think most barbarians I've met are either kind of cringe or pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's no in between, you know? Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the cleric. What would you guys put down as the angry player?
The angry player.
The angry player, if you could pick, like, you know, like, it's obviously, like, you know, the rogue. It's either rogue or paladins that are the edgy boys. It's one of...
Yeah.
There's a lot of edgy boys that play paladins these days.
Yeah.
It does seem to have shifted quite a bit. It wasn't always the case.
Rogue will always be edgy. Yes.
Yes, I'll say.
It's always edgy.
Yes.
Yes, I'll say, you know.
Right, let's keep going, will we?
Psst. Hey, lean in closer. This is fucking ASMR channel now. You know it's pretty fucking based. Titties. Go see titties. Lots of titties.
All the titties.
Go over to the website, check out all the models. You guys know the score. We have some really nice looking models over there. And we have a lot of...
Sci-fi gothic?
Yeah.
Let's call them sci-fi gothic.
And if models isn't your shit, we have loads of subclasses and we keep adding them every other week or so. We add a lot.
We got a lot.
Look, we've got big brains. We add shit. But yes, go over to the website, check out everything. If you haven't subscribed, what the fuck you doing? Hit subscribe, hit the notification bell as well, and let's get back to the video. And today's lucky winner is this guy. Well done. Well done. To claim your prize, just send an email to Neckbeardia contact@gmail.com. Now let's get back to the video. Walk into a local game store. Inquire about RPG games and events. Pathfinder is the only RPG they host here.
I know that feeling, except it's 5e. I'm not even joking. There's one other guy that's like really interested in playing like other games, and he's like, I might, but he can't. It's only the only person you can get is me and him, and that's it.
Whenever we went in the other day, did you notice there was a D&D game going on?
Oh, was there?
On the side, but it was all like kids.
Oh,
yeah.
They
were all at least under 20. But one of the kids was wearing a black hoodie, and underneath was one of them, and he was like tall and really, really skinny. One of those.
Oh,
kids.
yeah.
He was wearing a black, like, open zip hoodie, and underneath was one of those, like, Reaper t-shirts.
Oh, no, he was
and
not.
And then on his face,
he
was wearing, you know, like, Ghost from Call of Duty.
Oh, with the skull mask thing?
Skull mask, like, over him, but it was like a bandana, so it was hanging down a triangle.
I didn't even notice him.
I know, well, I noticed things like this, James.
I didn't notice, like, he's just an edgy boy, okay? Leave him
and
be.
I'm nearly sure either he was wearing Skechers or Heelys, I'm not sure.
Yeah, look, that sounds, like, tactical Heelys sound cool, okay? Honestly, like, the problem is Heelys came out, we were too old for Heelys.
Why can't it be socially acceptable for us to wear Heelys?
I mean, like, if
like, nip into the shop for a pint of milk, like, you don't need your car, it's like saving the planet.
I know, like, see, this is another thing. I've been talking to Megan about this for see what gets me is, right, like, when you're a child, you're able to just run places and no one cares.
No one bats an eye of a child running by them.
See if I decided I want to run to the shop instead of, like, walking. People would look at me like I'm a fucking crazy person. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, what's he done? I just want to get to the shop quicker okay?
And get back.
Like, what's...
Why can't they why isn't it socially acceptable just to run everywhere?
So it's okay for cars to... Well, I suppose it's not okay for cars to go over the speed limit, but, you know, a lot of people do it anyway, so why shouldn't I not be allowed to run to the shop? Like, come on, guys. Like, if I'm not wearing sports gear, then suddenly I'm a crazy person. Like, look, let's just jump into this thread. This post. So
Pathfinder is the only RPG they host here. Later relent and go to one game despite knowing Pathfinder is garbage because friend wants me. One guy wearing a Family Guy t-shirt and is talking very loud introduces his female cleric to the party. Continuously emphasizes how busty she is and how plump her lips are. continuously gives weird looks to the only girl at the table. She and her boyfriend both look very uncomfortable. Guy next to me, and only other player beside me, friend and boyfriend and girlfriend and family guy smells like rancid ass butter.
No! Don't call it butter. Don't call it butter, man.
Sometime later, girl gets knocked out. Family guy gets a look of pure joy in his face.
Oh my god, no.
And runs over to her past multiple enemies and a troll to revive her. Actually survives and does heal her, so good on him there.
Alright, well.
Describes how he grabs her character's tits to pull her up to your feet. Jesus Christ.
Look, grab my pussy.
She doesn't respond, and the GM just stares at Family Guy with a "it was a mistake running this game" face. Rancid ass butter guy just lets out a deep throaty laugh, and he has a dozen times over. Friend and I never come back, and learn the game ended shortly thereafter.
Oh well, like, you know, that's what you get for playing Pathfinder.
That's what you get for grabbing people by.
I don't know. Like, that was,
you know,
honestly, that one sounds one of the more believable ones.
Yeah.
If I be honest with you, sometimes we get a lot of stories like this, and it's like, I don't know if I'm going to buy that one. That one sounds believable. It's not completely wacky. It's not completely out there. I think it makes sense.
5th edition just came out. Go to local game store for the first time ever to pick up a copy. Greeted by employee, typical Neckbeard with gaming tee on, but seems normal enough. Ask about 5th edition books. He directs me to them, asks if I'm playing a game right now. Tell him I run a Pathfinder game online, but I'm looking to switch to 5th edition cause tired of Pathfinder. He gets super excited, tells me I should run a game in the store. He's lots of people that would be interested.
Oh, did any of you guys see this? Right, so this is the thing on the I don't think I still have the screenshot, but on the official D&D Discord server, I'm not even joking. There's 300 players to 1 DM ratio.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is, Megan. I'm not even joking. That's
Jesus.
Well, that's how many people have taken, like, you know, the role for player or DM. There's 300 players.
Lord. Oh my lord. Now he's standing way too close to me for comfort. I can smell his BO.
Right, I'll see I don't know what noise that was. Right, keep going.
No, I already have a grip. No way can I run 2 games a week. You sure? Leans in closer. Those guys up there would love to play. They would probably even put their campaigns on hold.
Wait, what?
He's pointing to guys.
I know, but their campaign on hold though? What? They've already got a game though.
I look where he's pointing and spot 5 gloriously neck-bearded hambies. I spot a total of 4 leather trench coats, 5 fedoras, 4 My Little Pony t-shirts, and 2 motorized scooters. What are they playing? Oh, it's a homebrewed Star Trek campaign based on Voyager. Pay for my stuff as quick as I can and leave while he continues to try to convince me to run a Pathfinder campaign in the store. Leave and never return.
All I'm going to say is Voyager isn't as bad as what people make it out to be. It's fine. Like, it was a fine series, okay, guys? Don't judge me. Voyager was fine, okay? I get it. It's not as good as fucking Next Generation or Deep Space Nine, but it's still better than...
We get it, James. We get it. You're not mainstream. We get it.
No, but like, people, look, let's just keep going, alright? Voyager isn't as bad as what people make it out to be. It's okay, alright? It's really not that bad. Fight me in the comments. Keep going. Yeah, exactly, Ozzy.
And I've not been back. Worst part is, the clerk initially seemed like he was a normal guy, but as soon as I mentioned Pathfinder, he got way too fucking friendly way too fast. That and the gaggle of sadness, and the gaggle of sadness in the back. Sadness. I couldn't believe my eyes.
Oh, poor thing. Honestly, I mean, like, what's this from? This is from 2017?
Yeah.
I believe the My Little Pony t-shirts.
I believe them. Where did it go?
I think
Is there still bronies knocking about?
I haven't heard anything from them in a long time.
I haven't heard anything.
Bronies used to be like the big thing. I think, well, like 2012, 2013. Fuck, that's been 10 years ago. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's not good, guys. That's not good.
Odd story, not really horror. Go to a local game store, bring wife to get dice for her. Walk through the door, odor and yelling. Argument over 40k, I think. Told you, anger issues.
It's always, why is it 40k?
I told you.
Girls is getting scratched. Alright guys, that's all I'm gonna say.
Multiple dudes yelling or bitching. Take 2 steps in, goes quiet. Everyone looking at wife's tits. Everyone looking at my wife's tits. Like a cake suddenly appeared in front of a starving fat kid. A little creeped out, but whatever. We look at dissection. She wants pretty ones. Takes her time. The entire time everyone is quiet. She picks dice. We start to pay. I see movement out of the corner of my eye. Get the receipt and glance. 40k
No,
dude.
he's not. No, he's not, Megan. That's no.
40k dude rubbing himself in the corner.
No,
of
he's
sight.
not. That's ridiculous.
Register guy notices the direction I stare. Yells, dude, come on! Wife cringes. I cringe. Everyone loses their shit and starts yelling or groaning. Guy turns several shades of red. We leave. Can hear them yelling all the way back to the car.
No, that
Never went back.
I believe it, but like, I mean, like, come on, guys. That's what
That
made.
is wild. That is wild.
Sort your Cumbrian out, guys. Okay, sort the Cumbrian out. Honestly, you know what? I've never came across anything even close to this sort of stuff. I'm really happy. Like, so, well, okay, so we'll give a brief summary of the game stores near us. So one of them just opened. It's a Geek Retreat, which is absolutely trash, and all it does is sell like Funko Pops and stuff. And Meg,
Maybe don't say the thing.
no, Geek Retreat's a big brand.
Oh, is it?
It's a franchise.
Oh, is it?
So you're right to say the name. So
Oh, right,
because
okay.
like it's all across the UK, and they're pretty well known for being absolutely trash.
Yeah, well, yeah.
yeah. So I haven't been there, and I have no intention of going there. Also, they host furry meets. I am not
Yeah,
looking
they
that
do.
up.
They host furry meets.
I saw furry meets. I was like, no, not going. I don't care. I'm not even going to check it out.
And if anybody knows anything of Neckbeardia lore, then you'll know the name Ryan Jobs.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
had Ryan Jobs in the store doing like a video tour of the store.
Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. Oh my god. Anyway, and then we've got one that's been open for years. It's pretty good, so it is. It's got a really good selection. The guy, he's got some really good RPG selection. Is really good. They've got tons of books from all different editions and stuff that you would
like
not
a
get.
staple.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So it is.
Like it's been around since I was.
Yeah, I think it's like coming up on 30 years old.
Yeah,
so it is the store.
It's been there for years.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Never had an issue going in there, if I be honest with you.
No.
Then there's one that's about 4 years old now. That's only like for wargaming and stuff. Mm-hmm. It's more of a club than anything. It's alright. There's some
As I said, it's mainly just for
wargaming.
I
I played
the odd D&D.
Well, I played D&D in there for about
yeah.
about a year, so it was alright, you know.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. And then the new one, well, I say it's new, it's not that new, it's about a year old
coming
now.
up on its
But
year.
it's really busy. It's really
Always
busy.
really busy. That was the one we were at the other day. It's always...
Yeah, and they
Incredibly
seem to be
busy.
doing a really good job, but they're constantly buying in stock, but like, it's like, the problem that I've got is they don't really seem to be all that interested in ordering any RPG stuff in, because the only people in the store they're only interested in 5e. That's it, not even Pathfinder or anything.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, there's never, like, you know, for me, it's not really
There's
worth
never anything new.
Yeah, there's not anything, like, they've got tons of models, though. Like, they do all sorts of models, like bolt
the
action,
one,
Napoleonic.
The one that's been around for like 30 odd years or so. They're really into
They get a lot of Kickstarter books in.
Kickstarter books and stuff in. They're very good, but your man who runs it, he's really into all that.
Yeah, he would be more into that than anything, and I
Yeah.
suppose you can see that. And then also the new one that's really busy. It's way more about card games.
Yeah,
And
it's all about magic. There's
Magic and Pokemon seems to be the number one in that store.
But what I like as well, whenever you go, especially at new store, you go in and there's tons of kids. I think it's on a Saturday morning. They do
Saturday
like a Pokemon
morning
club.
it's Sunday morning they've got Pokemon Club.
Something
so
like that. And
It's good. Like, you know,
there's tons of wee kids in, and they're all having like the best time.
yeah, so that's nice.
And then
yeah.
at Easter, they done like a Pokemon hunt around our town, and you had to go around the town and find the Pokemon stickers that were everywhere for
a
the
bit of
kids.
age, and Ozzy's a bit too young for it. You know
Maybe
what I mean?
next year,
Maybe
but,
next year or the year after, he might be a bit old
And then
enough.
at the end, it came back round to the store, and then they all got like chocolate and stuff.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I think like they seem to be doing a great job, and I think people want a good game store. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many examples of yes, Ozzy. Yeah, there's so many examples of just horrible game stores, and like, you know, they just seem to go through it where they just go out, they go bust. There's not much money in the industry, let's be serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of them seem to just be bleak and even, but this new one seems to be doing really good.
Really well.
Like, you know, they seem to be definitely trying, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's all I can really ask for, I suppose. So yeah, I think we're pretty lucky, bar the Geek Retreat.
Yeah, bar Geek Retreat.
But like, all my homies hate Geek Retreat.
And the guy who runs it is literally like 2 foot tall.
Yeah.
Have you seen him?
Yeah, I don't know, I haven't been in. I'm not going to go in. You know what I mean? I've got no interest in like all...
They posted their profile picture and I put a laughing emoji on it.
You know, the thing is, it's just because, right, so it's because there's literally 4, no, technically there's 5, there's one actually in Belfast, but on our side of Belfast, so I would consider it, I mean, like, if it's under, like, a 5 mile radius, or, like, 5 to 10 mile radius, it may as well be local, you know what I mean?
Basically.
But yeah, I don't know, but that's the thing with Geek Retreats, apparently they're wild for just, like, moving into places. Ozzy, what you doing?
He has a
Alright, right, okay, fine, we'll finish up, we'll take you downstairs. Well, he was watching
Jurassic World.
he really enjoys it. Bit of dinosaurs, you know what I mean? I think he's gonna be a dino boy. Dino and animals. He seems to
He's
really...
obsessed with animals now. He can say, let me see if he'll do it. I
See,
don't know.
he-
I'll say, listen. What does a sheep do? What does a sheep do?
No.
No. Bah. What does the monkey do? Ozzy, what does the monkey do? What does the monkey do? Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. That's
No,
the dog.
that's a dog.
Ozzy, what does the doggy do?
There we go.
Dog, yes.
Oh, there's a dog on the screen.
Good boy.
Right, well, anyway, look, I think that's what we're... Yeah. Anything else? No, I think that's us. I think that's us. Look,
Rawr.
look,
Dinosaurs. Rawr.
we'll just see what happens. Yeah, as I say, you're probably going to see... Yes! We're probably going to see a lot more of Gar... Yes! Right, okay, fine, then he's had enough of this. We're going to have to go. Hope you guys enjoyed checking the models, checking the website, all that other stuff, and we'll see you next time, yeah?
Bye.